Hey guys, let me try this. This is going to be a little bit confusing, but I wanted to do a really quick tutorial for how to run a challenge group because I know that a lot of you, especially as we're shifting things, and so many of you are like, I would like to do a group, but I have no idea how. So I want to go over the basics. How simple it is, and the purpose to them. I'm going to cover how to set one up in Facebook, how to set one up using the Challenge Tracker app. This April is the last month the Challenge Tracker app will be available, and then we're switching over to bod groups, which we'll do more trainings in April for that. And then how to use the challenge group guides, both the program specific ones and the ones that I purchased through Pixel and Hue. Because I know a lot of new coaches are going to run a challenge group with me this next month, and I want to show you kind of how it works. So first, I want you to know the purpose. The purpose of a challenge group, to be honest, is for you to have one place to invite people to provide accountability, to provide resources, daily encouragement, and that looks so different for every single coach of the 400,000 plus coaches that there are. There's no like specific requirements to it. It's however you want to do it. My challenge groups now, 4 years later, look completely different than what they looked like when I first started. When I first started, there was no app. It was just Facebook groups. I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know that there was a challenge group guide. I just saw that my coach ran challenge groups online, and so I figured, well, I guess I have to do that too. And I would just come up with stuff to write every single day. And again, no idea what I was doing. There was maybe like 4 people in there, and they were all my family. How I do them now is just dependent on how my own brain works. You have to do what works for your brain, what gets you excited to invite people to, and what brings you joy. That's why I'm going to cover a couple different ways to do it. So that's the purpose of a challenge group, to be honest with you. It's provide community accountability, especially during this time where everyone's isolated at home anyways. There's a huge asset of having a community. The 2 most popular platforms people use for that is a Facebook group, private Facebook group, or the My Challenge Tracker app. So I'm going to just go into this here. This is going to be confusing for a second because I'm sharing my screen with you. This is my challenge group, my group that I have set up for right now for 10 rounds, but it's also, I'm using it as a free community. I've never combined the 2 before, but I am right now because it just, again, makes sense to my brain, and it helps me manage things, and it gets me excited. So when you go to create a group on Facebook, it's actually really simple. Let's just create one really. I'll show you really, and then I'll go back to the one that I have set up. Because Facebook's come a long ways in creating groups, and there's some really cool assets. So we're going to go to groups. Here, my internet's going to be a little bit slow. You're also potentially going to see a naked child in the background. Create group. And now you can name it whatever you want. Here's the thing. Some people prefer to have 21-day groups to do 21-day fix, or 30-day groups just for the month. Other people prefer to have an ongoing community where it's one group that doesn't ever end, and you just continually can add people, and you can change the theme every month. And again, different things work for different people, and for a lot of you, you're gonna have to trial and error to figure out what works best for you. I've tried so many different kinds. All you're gonna do is name your group. We'll say Spring It On, since that's the theme. Well, this is just an example. You don't have to add anyone yet. You're gonna make it a private group and create it. Once you create this group, then you're gonna go into the settings, and you're gonna change a few things. You pooped? In the toilet? Of course you did right now. Okay, so you can upload a photo here. I use Canva to create mine. You can just play around. It doesn't matter. So upload a photo. You're going to go to more and then edit group settings. And then just go through the list in here. Put in a description. I highly recommend using a social learning group type. And I'll show you why in the group that I have set up. Put in a description of what your group's going to be about, if you have a theme or a program specific that you're doing. I don't do anything with these. You can change the color if you really want to. I customize the address. So the address to your group will be facebook.com/groups/ let's see if this one's available. Probably not. So Spring It On is already taken. So let's Spring It On 1, 2, 3 or whatever, right? And then you're going to customize the address. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to delete this group. You want it to be visible. Membership approval, only admins can. You want it to be set up that way? Good job. High five. Yeah. I'll come see it in a minute, okay? Don't touch it. Oh my gosh, my life. You can set up member questions right here if you want people to answer questions before they join your group. And then anyone in the group can post. And that's it. You're going to save it. That is it. That is all. Essentially, that's it for setting up a group. And then this will be your group. So now I'm going to delete this if I can. Real quick. I don't even know how to delete it right now. I'll figure that out later. Okay, so this is my group I have set up. Remember I told you want it to be a social learning group? This is why. Please don't touch my watch. Here, take your race car. In the unit section, you can set up anything that you want. It's probably not good to be on the internet. Hey, don't jump on your brother. Sit down. Oh my God. Okay, so here, this is what I mean. So I have in my group a free resources unit where I put a bunch of free resources. In your group, you could put one for healthy recipes. You could put one for a prep week guide. I highly recommend that, and I'm going to show you. I didn't create these posts, okay? I'm going to show you where to find those. And then since this is a free group for me, I put some of my favorite challenge pack links or details, and then this is a 10 rounds focus group. So I have the posts I'm putting the posts for the program separated in units. What I like about units is it's very easy to find things. So however you want to organize that, if you wanted to have resources for your team, you can plug them in there. It's very easy for them. And that's all I have in there right now. And then in the discussion part of the group, so this is where I would do daily posts. And so, let me see. So like this one, this is an idea that I use for my Facebook groups that I personally like. I do a post, like an inspiring thought of the day, and then I use a poll feature. So if you wanted to do a poll, you would write something, and then for a poll, you can say workout, Shakeology, etc., etc. Okay, I'm going to cancel this. You can create as many options as you want. And then this is what it looks like, where people can check off, I worked out, I drank my Shakeology, I drank my water, I tried a new recipe, and then I always do mindset things in there as well. You can do whatever you want. Again, just an option, not a requirement by any means, but this is just a way to use Facebook groups. Otherwise, you can just use like a regular post. So I'm gonna go, I think I'll show you since we're in the post right now. Let me cancel that. Okay, so here is our shared Google Drive for those of you who've sent me $5 and you want in on the April challenge group guide. Now, a challenge group guide, essentially, there's these people that create all the materials you could need for your challenge group. The daily posts, the graphics, the marketing material, a mashup calendar, a newsletter, like, and this it's in all of, there's a recipe ebook. All of you who've sent me $5 will get this link and you'll get access to all of this to use for your groups. There's so many different options, right? So the most important one, though, that I want you to see is daily content. And I'll just open it up here. So they write everything for you, like I mentioned. These are specifically written with verbiage for Facebook. It doesn't matter. You can use it for both. But it tells you what you can set up in the unit section, action items. Liam, stop. Here is the first day. First day's post. It's already written. So here's what I would do. Liam, I would copy this. I would go back to my group and I'm going to schedule it. Here's the beauty. You can schedule posts, okay? This is so distracting. Maybe I'll do this. That's probably easier. Oh gosh, that didn't copy. Anyways, this is the beauty of having a challenge group guide, is it takes all the thought work essentially out of it for you. Where am I going? Okay. Let me try this again. It might not work because it's a PDF. Okay, so copy that. And then do you guys see that it comes with a picture? So you can either save this picture to your computer. You won't be able to do it through the PDF version. Or if you go back here, you can download all the images. Here's all the images for the entire month. Where is? Mom. These kind of get mixed up. What, buddy? There it is. Okay. 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 So I could choose to download this graphic for the day, and then I'm going to upload it. And I always recommend reading through the text like after you copy and paste it, because sometimes it's not applicable. Like if you have guys in your group, most of these posts are written for women. So just be conscientious of that. Of course, this is going to give me the spinning wheel of death. I don't know if it even downloaded yet. Hopefully you get the idea. Okay, so you're going to upload the picture, you're going to do the post, and then you're going to schedule it. Right here in this little clock, I would schedule it for the 1st. That's March. That's why it's not working. I personally like to schedule my posts early. So like if I do 2 posts a day, I like to do it at 5 a.m. and 5 p.m. Schedule them so that people can come to expect that consistency. So I would do 5 a.m. and then schedule. I'm not going to do it because that's not the post that I'm going to do in my actual group, but that's it. And that's how all the posts are written for you in here, which is super awesome. So you can go through all of the content in here if you'd like. Again, it's all available to anyone who pitches in, sends me $5. It was $48 for all of this. Plus, these are a little bit more tricky to figure out how to use, I will be honest with you. But you can access them on your phone. You have to save them to your phone and then add them as a favorite. But these are really cool because let's see, these are, I don't know why these are all jumbled. When you see them together, it's really awesome. And you can upload these to your Instagram stories to do all the marketing for you. So that was number 1. Anyways, you can go through these and look at them, but you'll have access to all of those as well. So hopefully that is helpful as far as how to access these. This is the point of using this type of challenge group guide is so that you don't have to be program specific if you want to open up your group to people doing any kind of fitness program. There's still a theme, there's still daily posts, but it could be they could do any fitness program during the month. Now I'm going to show you really quick where to find this program specific challenge group guides. You're going to log into your coach office. Oh geez, I have to change my password. Okay. Well, I guess I should show you this anyways. Alright, save. Why am I doing this? I just did. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyways, I won't show you that way, but if you go into your Coach Online office, it's under the Grow My Business. But if you Google it, you'll also find it. So tbbgroupguides.com, challenge group guides. It's the same exact idea, but these are specific to the program. So like if I'm running a bar blend challenge group, this is the beauty, is it's going to give you posts for every single, this is all prep stuff, links to videos, prep weekday, like these are all the prep days. Remember I showed you the prep unit? It gives you everything in here, which is really cool. I think there's training. I love this resource that they just did. There's a multi-program guide. Unless they've updated it, that one's kind of outdated, but it still works great. But there's one for everything, including a 3-day refresh one. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's a Shakeology challenge group guide as well, which this one was really cheesy unless they updated it. Excuse me, but if you wanted to do just a Shakeology challenge, yeah, these are still cheesy. You can do that. So now you know about challenge group guides, right? We have program specific ones, find them through Google, and then we have the ones through Pixel and Hue that I buy that I'll always share with you guys if anyone wants us to go in on them. And now you know about Facebook and how to use a Facebook group, right? The goal of any kind of community is engagement, and sometimes you're going to have it and other times you're not. Okay, now my challenge tracker app. I want you, I don't know if this is going to let me log in. I want to show you how to use it really quick. Okay, good. Okay, so you're going to use your regular Beachbody On Demand login. These are the 2 groups I'm a part of right now, and I'm going to show you how to create a new one. So you have to go to mychallengetrackerportal.com, new group, make it child of mine. And this is just an alert that in April, that at the end of April, we're going to have bod groups, which is going to be amazing. Liam, get off your brother. I'm going to send you to your room on timeout. Okay, so my group's going to be called Spring It On. It's going to start on April 1st, and it's going to end on April 30th. This is going to be a multi-program group, English, a quick description. Welcome to our April 2020 Spring It On Challenge. We're so happy you're here. We all need this now more than ever. Am I right? Liam, go to your room. Go to your room now, or you're going to get a spanking. Come here. Come here. Come here. Go sit on this chair. And then you can select an image. I'm not going to right now, but you can select an image to be the header of your group. Create a group. This is your contact information. And then your group is created. That is it. So in order to invite people to a group within the Challenge Tracker app, you have to have their email and their first name, first and last name. And it should be the email associated with their Beachbody On Demand account. So you're going to put, I'll send them to my husband.
Mom.
No, sit on the couch. Sit on the chair. Sit on the chair. This is important. Add to list and then invite participants. You can change. Liam, no. Go sit on the chair. Now. No. Go sit on the chair. You can customize the email that's sent to them when you send the invite. That's how you send people. You can view sent invitations. You can see the status of it, if they joined or not. You can upload files here that they can access. And then here is where, say you and a friend who's also a coach want to run one together. If you're setting it up, you would invite them to be a coach admin through the coach admins tab. Only other thing you need to know is about how to schedule posts like I did in Facebook, right? And so you're going to go to schedule drafted posts, add a post. You can add pictures, videos here. Same with copy and paste. Same with setting the time and day. Same with schedule. And that's it. I'm pretty sure this will take you to, oh, this is from these are from previous groups. Sorry, I don't want to confuse you. But I know that there is, yeah, right here you can, it'll take you straight to the challenge group guides, which is helpful. Okay, that should be everything you need to know to use either platform, the challenge group guides, the purpose of them. It's honestly super easy. It's just, I know in the beginning, daunting for how to set one up. That's why if you're a brand new coach, then I'm encouraging you to run one with me in the month of April. And then you can see how it works, build up your confidence a little bit, and then you can do your own or partner up with another coach that you connected with on our team, and you guys can run your own for May. If you have any other questions, please let me know, but hopefully this clears up a lot. When there's multiple coaches running one group, multiple people will invite to it, and there has to be delegation of who's posting when. So for instance, what we've done in the past and what I'll do for the group with my new coaches that are running it with me is I'll create a schedule, which is an Excel spreadsheet with every day of the week. And then I'll assign, if there's 7 of us, right? That's the easiest because of the days of the week, but we'll just number them, like April 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and put everyone's name next to their day of responsibility for scheduling their posts. Does that make sense? So everyone knows when to post what. And then the most important piece of a challenge group is engagement. It's checking in daily. It's logging your own workouts, logging your own Shakeology, commenting on other people's, checking in with the group. However you want to bring excitement and energy to your group, whether that's through memes or squat challenges or prizes or competition, the world is your oyster. That's the beauty of this business. It's your business. You get to be as creative as you want to be. I'm going to stop talking because this is getting forever long, but I hope it was helpful. Again, if there's anything that was not answered that you have a question about, please let me No. Okay, bye.